Hey there, this is Samantha, or I'm Samantha, coming to you from Mountain Ear Hearing here in Conover, North Carolina. Today we're going to discuss why, if someone's with you having dinner, they might say, why could you hear me in this restaurant but you couldn't in the other restaurant we were at? One of the things that restaurants today, they cater more to the younger crowd. They keep it loud for a reason. They don't really want us sitting there lingering for a long time, tying up a table. They want us in and out to create more revenue. That's one of the things. Also, critics have analyzed the noise sound in different restaurants and stated that it's comparative to eating sometimes next to a jackhammer. That's pretty loud. One of the things, as also a wearer of hearing aids, that I look for when I go to a restaurant is I look, especially if it's going to be a kind of a big event. Say you're going for a birthday party. You want to do some research on that. You want to get on Google, go to that restaurant. See if there's any pictures on there that you can see if they have carpet in the dining room area, if they have curtains on the windows or tablecloths. Any type of cloth, things like that will help dampen the noise. Also, you want to see if they have round tables. That's something that you want to look at. And if you have a round table versus a square table, it's best to sit there. Now, if you can sit at a booth, that's even better, because if the booth has high backs, the sound will dampen inside of the booth and help you hear better, okay? Also, you want to, if they don't have any of that, you can look and see if they have a patio dining or a garden dining area outside. Outside's good. Just don't make sure that you're not sitting somewhere close to a busy road, because that's gonna hinder you from hearing. Also, make sure that, like, if they seat you around back at the patio or however, the veranda, make sure that you're not seated next to the air conditioning unit, because again, that's much noisier and it's gonna drown out conversations. These are things, as hearing impaired people, we should always look for. You can also, when you make those reservations for your dinner party, if it's a special event, make sure you ask them for a quiet area. Get off somewhere by yourself. When you go into a restaurant that you're not familiar with, try not to be seated next to a loud group of people, because with there being so many more of them, then you're going to have difficulty hearing who you're with if it's just one or two of you, or just two or three, and it's going to make it more difficult for you to hear. Also, if you already are a user of hearing aids, you can have your provider, there's different programmings that we can add to help you hear in better environments. Technology today is really sophisticated. The technology that we offer here it's very sophisticated. It will actually diminish the background noise and look for speech around you. We can also write you new programs that will actually turn the speakers that look for speech 360 degrees around you. We can focus them all in front of you. So whoever's in front of you, you would be able to hear better. That goes back to that round table versus the square table. If you're seated at a round table with a dinner party, it actually has everyone kind of facing you. If you're seated, in a square table, some people's backs could be turned to you. Another option that you want to avoid for seating inside a restaurant is to don't be seated next to the kitchen, next to the entrance. All of those areas are noisy, okay? If you or your loved one, you find that is not a current user and they are having a lot of issues with hearing in restaurants, that's actually one of the first signs of a hearing loss. It's very normal for folks to come into the office, and the most common phrase they use is, when I ask them, so what can you tell me about your hearing problem? And they say, well, I hear but I don't understand. That's exactly what happens in a noisy restaurant. So if you find that you're in that predicament, you can go on our Facebook page, go to our website, and you can actually schedule yourself an online appointment for a free hearing eval that we offer, and we'll check you out and we'll see where you're at. If you are a current patient and you're having these issues and you want to get that extra program for noisy environments, then give us a call. We'll get you on the schedule, add that programming to your hearing aid devices. As hearing aid providers, we don't know until we question how things are going with you. You've got to tell us when you come in some of the problems you're having. So reach out to us, give us a call. If you want that program, we'll be happy to add it to it and make sure that it's helping you properly. And if you find you're having a problem, give us a call about that, and we'll get you in for our free hearing test and see where we're at, and we'll go from there and help you to our best ability. I look forward to seeing you next week. Everyone stay safe and have a good rest of the day. Thank you.